Okay, welcome back, everyone. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, I look more clear now, too. That's cool. Oh, so going live. Yeah, just what she said. Like, she just showed her chickens. It's not anything cool. If you have children, people love to see your children running around. If you're uncomfortable with that, then don't do it. Dogs, I do Harvey sometimes. I have a pond with koi fish in my back. If I feed my fish, I like to remember to do that. Just anything about what you're doing, it's going to help. And you might not get many views the first few times you do it, but the more you do it with the more consistency, Facebook is going to make sure more people are watching it. And people really, really like nonsense stuff about your life. They like it.
I've not done it a lot, but I've found that when I do, people that otherwise have never commented will comment.
Yeah, because everyone gets a notification when you go live unless they turn that off. Okay. Another thing I want to say about general posting, don't be an advertisement page. So you want to make sure that you're not posting just it works content. Everyone will start to hate that after a while. People will unfollow you. You won't know that they've unfollowed you, and you're going to be missing out on what the whole point of this is. You want people to like you for you, and you want them to know that you're a person that has a life, that has interests, all of that stuff. So things that you can post in between your other posts, if you're like, I don't know, I'm a boring person, I don't know what I would post anyway. I don't post on Facebook anyway. Then you would post things like your motivational quotes in the morning or whatever. That does not have to be in the morning, but this is when I usually do it. You can do your food. You can do, I had this great idea, but I forget what it was right now. What else are things people are, whatever you're branding yourself with. So like I brand myself with mermaids. So I have a whole like board on Pinterest that I save mermaid stuff on. So whenever I see something about mermaids, I'm going to save it. And then I try to get a couple of those in a week, something to do with mermaids, whatever it is. And so that's one of my other so I do like a motivational quote and something about mermaids, and that's going to be stuck there in between my other posts. And then maybe a picture of me doing something fun. Whatever that is. So that helps switch it up a little bit too. Yeah. Another really, really important thing is clean, clear, crisp, bright photos. Makes a world of a difference in people's engagement with you. So Facebook's algorithm is like really, really intense. And we talked about a lot of different parts about what you need to do to make sure that your posts get shown in Facebook more. But one of those things is if people Facebook notices when you're scrolling on your phone where you stop and look and read someone's post, it recognizes that. You don't have to click on it, you don't have to like it, you don't have to comment on it. Facebook knows that you are scrolling and that you stopped. People will stop and look at pretty photos just because it's a pretty photo. So it can be outside, it can be a flower, especially original content photos. And if you don't have time to go outside and take pictures, then take the ones on the internet. That's fine too. But just something's bright, crisp, and clear. So you want to have an editing software. I use PicTapGo a lot. It costs money. I don't know how much.
Like $2 or $3.
$2 or $3. Yeah, it's definitely not more than $3. It might have been $2.99. But I use that a lot, and just to brighten and crisp up my photos. Because it's going to make people stop more and look at that photo for a little bit longer, which is going to make Facebook put it into more people's feeds. Okay, so now when we're posting, there's two main things we're posting about. We're posting about products and we're posting about the opportunity. We're going to go into posting about products and how to do that. You want to focus on having less facts on your pictures. Pictures with words get less interaction, results, notice. People like those less. People like those less than if your words are in your caption and the picture itself is just a bright, close, crisp picture of a product. So it can be a results picture. It can be one of the very best things you can possibly do is a selfie with a jar or of you consuming something. So greens are great. The shake is great. Just holding a bottle is really, really great if you can just do that. Hold a bottle and take a selfie with it. If it's not something you're using, then don't say you're using it. Don't lie about it. But you can say, oh my gosh, my friend just tried this product and had such great results. I can't wait to start using it one day myself. You can say that. That's all you have to say, and that is a product post. Or you can say, another great thing to do is did you know? So for product posts, did you know is an awesome way to do it. Did you know that this magic pill right here is going to absorb some of the carbs and fats out of your meal? A selfie with that picture is going to be great. A selfie with, did you know that our hair, skin, nail vitamin is not just biotin and it's made from whole foods? When you write posts like that, you're going to be teaching yourself a lot more about the products the more you look into it to write a post like that. You're also going to be announcing yourself to social media about being no one saw that. No one saw it's fine. It's not recording or anything. You're gonna be claiming yourself as the expert in your field. So when you say, did you know about a product, you're saying, I do know, and I'm telling you, and I'm sharing knowledge with you. And the more you share knowledge with people, the more that they're going to think about you in the future when they have a question about something or when they want to know. Like, I have people say, do you have a product that helps me with this? They're going to want to come to me because they know that we have great products and they don't know what all they are, but they know that I know something about our products. So did you knows are really great. Before and after pictures. One thing you want to do with your before and after pictures is be careful. Make sure that they're corporate approved photos. So yeah, just do that as the short version. Do corporate approved photos for before and after pictures. They don't get as many results on social media, I'll be perfectly honest, because they look very adsy because they're so structured. However, if we don't, you could be making false claims. You could have, someone could have taken a picture a long time ago that was a bad person that said this is a before and after picture of a Networks product and it actually wasn't. That has happened before. That's why we use corporate approved photos. Because it will definitely be a corporate approved photo that actually someone really did use our products. You would never want to be like caught accidentally, because I don't think anyone in our team would purposely do that, but accidentally using a picture that was actually a result from a different product. That would be horrible. So just use corporate approved photos. Yeah, less facts. Keep it really simple. I tagged you guys in a post that Ashley Olive did today that Christy DeJesus posted in Diamond Makers. And I tagged like the leaders in it. I didn't tag everyone, but it says, basically she says, I'm so excited I just got these in the mail. And it's a selfie with the wraps. It's so simple. Like, that's so simple.
And it's like real life. Her husband's in the background doing dishes or something.
Yeah, he is. It's in the kitchen and he's like literally like looking down doing dishes and she's like, look what I just got. That's it. Like, that's a great picture to do. Oh, that's TV. I was like, what's that sound? Yeah, don't feel like you have to add a lot of facts about things. That's actually going to overwhelm people. The more simple you can be with it, the better. Like, I don't know. I can't think of anything that's going to help, but did you know that we can boost your metabolism just by taking this simple all-natural pill and it doesn't even give you jitters? That's a really simple post. That's great. So when you're doing a product post, the same thing happens with opportunity posts. The very best way you can end every single post is with something called a call to action. A call to action is asking someone to do something about the fact that they saw it and liked it. So a great call to action would be, in Deanna's post today, I think a lot of you guys saw it, so it's a good example. Her call to action was drop an emoji below if you're interested. If you want a message, say, comment the word pizza. Or send hair model to and put your phone number. You're asking them, if you like this, if you want more information, if you think you might be interested in this product, then do this. That is a call to action. You're asking them to do an action for you. And that's gonna let you know who's really, really interested and who's not. The people who actually follow your call to action, those are hot leads there. They're very interested. At the same time, anyone who likes a photo, I'm also going to message them, even if it's just a like. And I'm going to say, hey, Holly, thank you so much for liking my photo today. I really appreciate your support. Were you just being supportive, or did you have an interest in learning more? That's it. That's what I'm going to say about literally every single thing. It doesn't matter if it's the opportunity, it doesn't matter if it's fat fighters, hair, skin, nails, anything. Thank you so much for liking my photo today. I really appreciate it. Were you just being supportive, or did you want to know more about my 90-day challenge? That's it. It gives them an out. When you give people the option to say no, they're more likely to say yes. So it gives them the option to say, I'm just being supportive. And then I can say, oh my gosh, I still appreciate it so much. Thank you for your support. And then I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to like bother that person a bunch or anything like that. And then whenever I see that they do it again, I might not message them for the next like 2 or 3 times, but then like the 4th or 5th time that they like something, I'm gonna go back to them and be like, oh my gosh, you were the sweetest thing. I so appreciate you continuously liking my product post. That means a lot to me. I'm gonna say that to them. And then maybe I'm gonna ask about their family, ask about their kids. I'm gonna start creating a relationship with that person because they are being supportive. And that's really awesome. And maybe I'm gonna follow up with them one day and be like, since you've been so supportive, would you consider having an online Facebook party for me, and you can host it, and I can even give you a free wrap? I might say something like that with that person. So I'm just going to keep facilitating that relationship until it turns into something, really. And that could take a long time. So keep that in mind. I know you guys over there have like a pretty new team, and so things happen pretty quickly for you guys. I have people that join my team that have known I've been doing this since day one and are just now joining my team.
I watched Deanna do it for 4 years.
Yeah, Leah watched Deanna for 4 years before she joined. So you have to facilitate and continue with these relationships. This is an ongoing business. It doesn't end. It's not like, oh, that person from a year ago, they're never going to do it. No, they're probably going to do it. You just have to wait for their time. All right, so I think that was most about what I had about products. Does anyone have anything to add about products? Okay, moving on to opportunity, which is the last thing we're going to talk about. So you also have to continuously post about the opportunity. If you don't, you won't get distributors, and I think we all want distributors so that we can grow our teams, be great leaders, and help people reach the same success that we've had. And it's kind of more fun when you have a team too. It's fun to do it with people. So when you're posting about the opportunity, people in the very beginning get nervous. They think, I don't have this great story. I don't have anything awesome I can say that I've accomplished. My first paycheck was $22. I don't even know why. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to tell people, oh my gosh, It Works just paid for less than a tank of gas. People don't want to say that. So here's how you do that. You talk about your goals a lot. I think I already gave you guys this example, but I'm going to do it again because it's a good example and it's real life. Deanna last summer went to a bunch of model homes and open houses in these really gorgeous $1 million homes. And she was looking to buy a house. And she was literally looking to buy a house. But what happened was all these people fell in love with the fact that she was looking at those houses. So some of them were out of her price range. Does that matter? Do people know that? No. It looks like, so you can go shopping for a car, take a picture of your dream car and say, this is what It Works is helping me to get one day. Say it with confidence. The more you say it, the more you're still speaking it into existence. You're still making it happen, and people are falling in love with your goals. People fall in love with your goals the same way they do your accomplishments. And that's a fact. So if it seems like they don't, you're wrong. They do. I promise you, they do. I think it's scary to put your goals out there, but people know that. That's why they fall in love with them, because of that. That's why when people hold themselves accountable by posting their weight online. Have you seen people who are like, I'm just gonna tell everyone on Facebook that I lost 10 pounds and I'm going for 10 more. People say stuff like that because they speak it into existence. It makes them accountable to it. It makes it happen. And people fall in love with those goals. So that's what you want to do. Talk about your goals. You want to talk about your why. Why did you join this business? That's literally the biggest thing. So you'll see Deanna does it a lot. I do it a lot too. I talk about being back in an office and how I'm so thankful I'm not. That is my why. Deanna's why is her children and how she's able to support them. You guys all have a why. So taking a picture of your why and posting about it, that is an opportunity post. This is why I joined It Works. This is why I have a side hustle. Because one day I know that my dog deserves for me to be at home full time to love on him. That is a business post. That is an opportunity post, and it is a darn good one. So anything that's your goal and your why, don't feel like you have to have all this success that you have to be posting about, because honestly, people are gonna, how do you think those people got there? Because they were open and honest about their goals and their why. You want to talk about the past, present, and the future. You can think about this if you're like, okay, what did it actually say about how to make opportunity posts? Talk about your past, present, your future. In the past, I've been working so hard, countless hours, dedicating myself to my job. Right now, I'm taking the steps that I need to take to be able to have more free time with my family one day. That was me talking about the past, present, and future, and I did that for Valerie. I just looked at her, and that was yours. So that's what you're going to do. Talk about like what is going on that you don't want to go on anymore. What are you doing about it right now? You're working your business. This is why I'm working so hard and working 2 jobs, because I want to, and what's going to happen in the future. Past, present, future. That's how you write an opportunity post. Super simple. So the better, all of these types of posts are going to be best if you can make them original. The more original you can make it, the better it's going to be. So this is why I'm teaching you like the actual tools to write one, because that's where people are going to fall in love with your post and you, and want to be a part of this. So the small stuff. So your check was $22. Okay, I get it. It's not much. But what did that mean to you? It might have meant something big to you. That $22, like what is that $20 going to buy that means something to you? I don't know.
Takes your kids for ice cream.
It takes your kids for ice cream.
That they maybe couldn't do before.
That you couldn't do before, or whatever it is. Go ahead and say that, whatever that small thing is, because honestly, the big things like Deanna buying $1 million home is awesome and everything, but people don't actually believe that they're going to be able to get there ever. They don't trust that this is really going to happen. But you know what? They do trust that they bet they could make $22 a month doing this. So
or get a mani.
Yeah. Okay, I just made enough money to afford myself a manicure. I haven't had one of those in years. I can't even believe that. This extra business just afforded me a manicure. That's so cool. You don't have to go get it. You can just say you afforded yourself one. That's okay. But just be honest with it. Like, don't say, oh, I'm going to go get one, and then don't get one. Like, don't do that. Just, choose your wording and be an honest, good person about it, okay? I feel like I'm like, you don't have to do it. Just say it. But that was not what I was saying. So I had to, retract that a little bit, clarify. Commission emails. We all get an email when commissions post and when you get it. A selfie with a little snippet in the bottom of your commission email. Now, here's something you have to remember. You cannot post how much you made in your commission email. So you're not going to tell someone, my first commission email, or I just made $22. You actually don't want to say that. But you can say, I just made enough to cover a mani-pedi, or whatever. You can say that. You just can't say the specific dollar amounts. It's against compliance. So you don't want to show your whole email with the dollar figure in there, but you can show the whole email and you can put something on top of the amount, or blur the amount so that you can't see it. And then like a picture of you, or I like to do, I was really good at this for a minute and it worked so well. A picture of me doing an action, specifically like when on Tuesday, I enrolled a new distributor and I went kayaking. The best thing for me to have done would have been to take a picture of me kayaking and to take my notification email that I got and put it in there and say, this is what my Tuesday looked like. Can you believe it? I enrolled a new team member while I was out here kayaking. That is literally the epitome of a perfect opportunity post. Perfect. And I save all of those emails and I snip them so it says today and the time so that I can still do it later.
Oh, that's so
even though I forget, because if you don't do it then, if you do forget to snip the email, then it tells the date that it was, and then it just looks weird. So, so I can still use it tomorrow if I want. I really try to do it. I don't like doing it later, which is why I don't do enough of them, because I have to remember and then post it. I enrolled like 6 loyal customers in like a 48-hour period, and I posted all of the notification emails that I got. That was a great post. I got more business because of that, because people are like, oh, people are buying it. Oh, people do want this business. Oh, Ashley isn't just faking it and living at home off of her husband. She actually makes money doing this because look, she has customers. So like things like that, those are the best posts you can do. So a picture of your action and then of your notifications of whatever awesomeness is happening in your life is great. Do you have a good one? I can't really see it. Hold on, let me see if I can make you bigger and see it better. A bunch of Blitz cards, and I can't see what it says. Here, let me unmute you. I don't even know how to do that. Hold on. Okay, what does it say?
It was me making.
Oh, we can't hear you.
It was me making the Blitz cards for all of the girls that have joined the team. For their not their necklaces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me and yours. Thank you. And then I put the same exact thing, but it was congratulations. Log into your eSuite to see the details of your newest distributor.
Right.
And I was showing like I just got one more while I was doing this for all the other girls that we just,
Perfect. Exactly. Stuff like that is awesome. So every time you're enrolling a customer, it's a great idea to like take a snippet of that email and then post it with something. It's perfect. Those are great, great, great posts. Oh, the other thing that you want to do your opportunity post about are about friendship, freedom, and fun. So that's our business. Bless you. That's our business's like motto is friendships, freedom, and fun. And literally that's what an opportunity post is about. So Deanna and I do them a lot. I've done them with other people too that I'm friends with on the team, like different people, because you really become friends. Like I will do when we have a party. I post the pictures and I say like I'm having so much fun with all of my new friends. I can't believe you make money doing this. Like that's a perfect post about friendship and fun. And I talked about making money too. So what is this business giving you? It's giving you something, or it's going to give you something. Post about that. And being thankful. So people like to see you be grateful for what you have. So saying, I'm so thankful for my team. I'm thankful for so many people who have been supporting me in my business. I'm actually surprised that it's been going so great already. Like you can be honest and say stuff like that. Don't be afraid that, people are going to judge you for like, you thought that it might not work. That's okay because they all think it's not working anyway. So that's okay to say that. Anything like that. So being thankful, friendships, fun, freedom, commission emails, the small things that the business is doing for you are actually going to get you better results than what the big things are. Past, present, future, your why, your goals, all of that. So does anybody have any questions of anything that they want to talk about what we discussed so far? Did we go over anything?
Can we talk about a few of the don'ts, like don't share a bunch of other people's?
Yeah, sure. So when other people have really great posts, it's really simple to be like, oh, that's perfect. I'll just click share and then it'll show up on my page as mine. Well, it does, but it doesn't. So you don't want to share other people's posts ever. If you like it, copy and paste it and use it as yours. Change a couple of the words. That's the best thing to do. One thing that you can do if you're trying to increase your visibility, a great way to do that is to tag people in your post. So rather than sharing someone else's post, tag them in it. So if you have someone that maybe they don't want to join your business, but they're willing to be supportive of your business, a lot of times that's family members and such, or your best friend, people like that. Ask them if you can tag them in your post. That's going to show up on all of their friends' feeds too. And actually, they're going to be a lot more primed to be a great distributor in the future because they already know how to post because they've been watching you do it. They also are going to get notifications for people being interested in your posts. So that's going to help them see that people are actually out there interested in our posts and interested in our products. So those people who said, I'm never going to do this with you ever, but I will be here to support you, go ahead and tag me. I'll be fine with it. In 6 months, are going to say like, all right, I'm so over you making money off of me. Let me join your business. So that's a great thing. What else are don'ts? No negativity, no politics, religion, like things like that. I see the religion thing, that goes both ways, I guess. People praise God a lot of times and stuff like that. You can do that. So you want to do, that's totally fine. But like, you're not going to, don't have like an argument about religion on your
theology and doctrine.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you can do that. But I stay out of politics. Anything that's going to create serious conflict, conflict over the best type of mayonnaise and all of that to put on your tomato and mayonnaise sandwich, that's the kind of conflict you want on your page, not political conflict or anything like that. A lot of details, blurry photos. I will say this, quality over quantity. So if you're out there and you're like, I'm going to do the 3-3 rule and I'm going to get my 6 posts out there a day, and then you're throwing stuff out just to get it out, that's not going to help you in the long run. It is 100% quality over quantity. So try to get at least one quality product post and opportunity post out a day. I don't always follow the 3-3 rule. I feel like it's like a lot to do. It's a lot of content a lot of times. But I will say that, like, think about it. So one of my posts could be, if I do a picture of pizza, that is a product post, always. If I do a picture of maybe down the boat, that's an opportunity post, always. Does it look like that? No. So I can do 6 of those all day. So you just don't want to have like very salesy posts in your 3-3 rule. But I usually do have 6 posts a day. So usually I am averaging close to that anyway. I'm just not doing like, here's Fat Fighters and a list of everything it's going to do for you. That is going to be, that's just, the way that people look at that is just, it's more like, oh, here's a product post. Like, this is a product that they're advertising to me. That's an advertisement versus, oh my gosh, I love that this pizza was delicious. I'm so thankful I have my Fat Fighters. That's also a product post, but it is not an advertisement the same way that something else is. So yeah, that's just don't be overly detailed and advertising on your page. That's not a big don't. And if you're running out of content, then do less, not bad content. That'll make a big difference for sure. What other don'ts are there? I don't know. Be a nice person. That's important. Don't be a bad person. Be a good person.
And if your account is private, you can go to specific. Like yesterday, I found that diapers on Amazon are 59% off. So if you have kids, and most of my friends are either pregnant or they have babies. So I screenshot the Amazon discount and then said for my friends with kids, blah 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 blah, whatever. And I had a lot of people tag their friends in my post, but because my account is private, they couldn't see it. So you can go and make that specific post public. So I did that, and now I have all these other people commenting that I have no idea who they are. So
that's a good idea. Yeah, and that's also relevant for when you have children and you don't want people to all see all your kids. You can change the privacy for different groups of people, all of that. We can talk about groups.
I did have something that I wanted to mention.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Landon, you gotta be quiet, baby, okay? I don't remember who it was, but I think she's an ambassador. And she was saying that if there's something that you can contribute to society, so like she was a hair person, she would do hair tutorials, and she would go live, and people would just eat that up, and they would ask her nothing related to the business, but completely hair related, and she got so much more business to her page just for doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for couponing, that would be great. Once a week or something, put a different coupon out for people. That was it, I think.
Yeah,
contribute
to society. That's a great point. Yes, definitely.
And when you go live here, whenever you go live on Facebook, you want to try to get your audience to interact with you. So ask them questions, and the more people that see it, and the more people that are there commenting, those are the more comments that you have on your video. So you're going to be exposed to more people.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're always supposed to acknowledge people's presence in your live videos. So, like, even if I'm just watching my fish pond and I'm not in the video at all, I'm still going to, when I see notifications of people popping up and watching it, I'm still going to say, like, oh, hey, Daniel, how are you today? Hope you're having an awesome day at work. Like, I'm still going to say stuff like that. What?
Can I say something contradicting? Okay. So I had somebody who did that, and she shouted out to her brother-in-law, and he was on his couch, like without a shirt on, and he thought she could see him. So he never watched any of her live videos ever again, because she called him out and he didn't say anything. He thought that she could see him. So she said, only ever shout out to people who are
Comment.
commenting,
Okay.
and then interact with them. Totally do what you want.
You really can't see him.
No, you can't see them. Like, he was freaked out and never watched another one of her videos.
That's funny. What else do you guys have? Anything else? Okay, then if you don't have anything else, I will add one more thing. We have a little less than 10 minutes left anyway. So one other thing that's a really great thing to do on Facebook that you can actually only do on your computer is to set up your own groups. You can set up your own news feeds. So on Facebook, you have to go in and I don't actually remember how to do it exactly without going and doing it, but you have to get a computer on a desktop or laptop. You cannot do it from a tablet. It can't just be the app. It has to be the actual website. And you can go in and you can add your own, I don't know what it's called. I wish I could see it.
You don't
Create a
want to
group.
make. You don't
No,
want
it's
to
not,
make
it's not a group. You're not making a group. Don't make a
Okay,
group.
it's when you're. I have your note of how to do it. It's when
Oh,
you're on
awesome.
your news feed where everything's on the left. It says friends list. When you click on that, then you can create a new one on the top right hand corner. But friend with us will top.
Yeah, so friends list. That's exactly it. So you want to create friend lists.
So they don't know they're in the list. So if it says invite, don't do that.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. You're not inviting people to a group. You're not creating a group. You're creating a friend list. And then what happens is when you create that friend list, you can add, I have one for new friends. I have one for distributors. That's actually all I have right now. So I put people who are new friends of mine because I want to interact with them. I want to build a relationship with that person. So then once you're on your phone, you can
Goodness.
What is the problem?
Harvey, no.
Get over here.
Josie, come here.
Little one. Hey,
I think she's probably just not
I think
leaving
she's
him alone.
excited to play.
No, Harvey. Go lay down. Lay down. Right here. No, come over here and lay down so I can watch you.
She wants to
Yeah, I think that's why. She's like pouncing all over him and he's like, I'm going to bed. Okay, sorry.
It's the grumpy old man.
It's like I have a real mom, right? See this? Okay, no, I know. You guys are like, stop right now, Ashley. You are not a mom. What was I talking about? Oh, the list. So then you can click on feeds from your phone, and only the people that you put in that group are the only people that you're going to see in that feed. So you can just interact with just those people. And it also doesn't even filter that feed. You see everything they post in it. It's not like your regular feed where people's posts are filtered out and there's the algorithms. There's no algorithms. You see everything. So I can go in there and I can comment on a bunch of people's stuff really quickly without already seeing all the people who are already my customers, already my distributors, all of that stuff. And then here's the other thing. When I have distributors on my team, I unfollow you guys. So if you guys feel like I'm not interacting with your pages that much, it's because you've been unfollowed. Because you're all in a distributor group specifically. Because when I go onto my newsfeed, Facebook sees us interacting a lot. We all interact with each other a lot. And what happens is when we interact, Facebook thinks that we like people just like each other. And it just shows us all of each other's stuff. And you'll get to a point eventually where you will just be seeing a bunch of distributor posts in your newsfeed when you log on to Facebook. And that's not what you want. So I unfollow you guys. So Facebook thinks I don't like you, but you're in a group, so I can still go. I just have to consciously go look at it. But that way, I'm not seeing a ton of distributor stuff, and I'm interacting, and my newsfeed is all of these people who are not distributors. And that's really what you want. When you see Facebook showing a bunch of distributors, think about the fact that that's where your posts are going. What you see is where your posts are going. And if your posts are just going to a bunch of distributors, you're missing out on your entire market. So that's when you need to stop commenting and liking on stuff. If you have people on your team, the best thing to do is to send them a message and say, I loved your post, you did a great job, or to congratulate them on their new loyal customers, stuff like that. But, and I do still do it sometimes. I still do go like and comment on you guys' stuff here and there just to help, but not as much as, well, not as much as I did in the beginning before I knew that Facebook did all that, but because we're here, we need to all work our own businesses too, right? When your team gets big, you don't want to just see a bunch of distributors. So that's where I wanted to go with that, and that's a really good idea. It does help me. So because all of my distributors are in one spot, if I am looking for new content, I have an entire news feed that's just distributors, just their posts. So it does make it really easy for me to go find content, which is how I copied and pasted Leah's pictures about diapers yesterday and posted it too.
That was a good deal.
I know, that's what I thought too.
300 Converse for $45. Apparently now they only have size 3, so if you have a beast of a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
They grow.
I don't know.
They start little. They grow.
Exactly.
Okay, do you guys have any other questions about anything at all?
Nope.
Did you guys find this helpful?
No.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm not saying no to you.
I
I'm
know.
not into the dog.
But you see how like we got through like that was an hour and a half of information just on Facebook, which is why we might do an entire new training session. Maybe next week we could do training on Instagram, because for those of you that said that you want to work social media, Instagram is one of my favorite places to work it, and it is different than Facebook because there's hashtags and places and like different ways you search and friend people, and you have to unfollow people and all this other stuff, and the algorithms are completely different and all of that great stuff. So if you want to do social media, I think it's important. I would say we'll talk to you about it and all of that. However, you really want to become a pro at one instead of trying, like, try to be a pro at both Facebook and Instagram at the same time. But I might go over the Instagram training and you might say, well, I think I like Instagram better than Facebook anyway. So I'm glad she taught me about it because I'm not even going to do Facebook anymore. I'm just going to focus on Instagram now. And that's where I'm going to become an expert. Because I will be honest with you, I had better success on Instagram first more than I had good success on Facebook. So I'm getting better success on Facebook and focusing more of my time there. But I got good at Instagram for a while, which is awesome, especially for customers. Because I don't know, it's just easier. I like customers on Instagram. So anyway, next week we will talk about Instagram. Thank you all for listening and contributing. I appreciate you all. And if you need anything, then please reach out to me. Are you guys like our daily challenges?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Keep us coming.
All right. Have a great night, everyone.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.